As any homeowner can tell you, owning a home is going to take a lot of work, it's going to cost a lot of money, and you're going to run into a lot of problems that you never in your wildest dreams imagined you were going to run into. And unfortunately, one of the biggest problems you can have as a homeowner is when something goes wrong with your roof. That can easily spread all throughout the house, causing thousands upon thousands of dollars in damages. And a new class action claims that a shingle company, manufacturer of roof shingles, knew that their products were defective and could lead to further damage on the home. Joining me now to explain what's happening is Scott Hardy with Top Class Actions. Scott, I'm talking about the CertainTeed Corporation. They make roof shingles. They work with a lot of contractors on new homes, put these roof shingles up. And this lawsuit says these shingles are, to put it politely, subpar. Tell us what's happening here.
So what we have here is someone had a new home built, and all of a sudden they get a letter from their contractor saying, hey, just a heads up, we've received reports at one of their homes we've built in your development of defective shingles that are deteriorating way too quickly. So they had their roof inspected, and lo and behold, there were issues with those shingles. And, you know, the granules were coming off it early, the shingles were cracking. So that's why this class action was filed, because shingles typically have a 20, 25, even 30-year warranty on them. To have a problem where your house was built and just a couple of years later have those shingles starting to have issues is a major problem. That means there's no way those shingles are going to last out through their warranty. And are you going to be able to get CertainTeed to honor that warranty? That's the big question within this class action itself. It's so bad that this corporation, CertainTeed, settled the exact, well, not exact, but very, very similar class action back in 2009, paid out in 2010 for their organic shingles, which included everything from Hallmark shingles, Independence shingle, Horizon shingle, custom sealed in 30, sealed in 2025, Homestead solid slab, master slab. There were a lot of different shingles that were included in that class action settlement from 2010. So now we have this one here in 2019, and the allegations are the same. Premature wear, they're cracking, curling, deteriorating. In fact, the attorneys who sued CertainTeed back in 2010 or 2009 are the exact same attorneys that are suing them now.
Well, hopefully that means, you know, they obviously know how to win against this company. They know how to make the arguments. So hopefully that means that the people who are affected by this will be taken care of, and hopefully taken care of fairly quickly. You know, CertainTeed has clearly already lost this argument once, so maybe that may make them a little bit, more willing to settle this, especially when you consider the fact that it costs thousands of dollars to repair or replace a roof. So people have coated their entire roof in these subpar shingles, spent thousands of dollars to do it, and within just a few years, something that should have lasted you 30 years has to be replaced again. And hopefully didn't cause further damage. Hopefully people didn't get water damage, into their attics or into the studs of their home, because if they did, that is a whole nother story that's going to cause significant damage to that house. It could easily invite termites into it if there is water damage. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a snowball effect with these kinds of things. If you have a leak in your roof, it can easily just creep into all other parts of your house. It can ruin your electrical system, ruin the framing of the home, invite in bugs that can destroy the wood. So this is a big issue. This is a big deal. And this company absolutely needs to pay up for what they knew they were doing here.
They do. And if you've got CertainTeed shingles on your roof, you can take a look and look at the brands that we've talked about here. You need your roof inspected. You need to take a look and see if you're having those problems. If you have to get it fixed, try to file that claim through CertainTeed. Keep all of your receipts, because if you get your roof repaired, there's a good chance once this settles And based on the history that we saw back in that settlement from 2010, it will settle. You'll be able to get that money back. So document the process for what you're doing, document all the charges that you incurred making this repair happen, and take care of your roof. Hopefully you'll be able to get some money back.
Absolutely. And for more information about this issue, please follow the link in the description of this video, head on over to Top Class Actions, and make sure that you sign up for their weekly newsletter. Scott Hardy with Top Class Actions. Always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
Great talking to you too, Farron. Thank you, sir.
Every year, 1 million hernia surgeries are performed in the United States. Unfortunately, some mesh implants that are used in these surgeries have caused complications, including infection and organ damage that led to surgeries to correct those problems. If this has happened to you, learn more about the hernia mesh lawsuit by going online to hernia.law or call us for a free consultation about your legal rights.